15 is also part 1 to this new small series called Faithful in. And today it's Faithful in the Fire. So let me take you out to the whole chapter of Daniel 3, where there was a king called Nebuchadnezzar. Yes, I know it's a long name, so I'm going to call him King N. So King N started to make these gold statues and made everyone worship them instead of God, which is against the first and second commandments in the 10 commandments. King N only wanted people to kneel down before him, not God. But one day, King N called all the people to come kneel before him, and there was these 3 guys who were friends with Daniel. Yes, the one who was thrown into the den of lions. But these 4, Shadrach, Meshach, ABEDNEGO, and Daniel, were all known to follow God faithfully. But for some reason, Daniel did not want to get in trouble with the king, so he knelt down instead. These 3 friends, though, stood up unafraid, unashamed to only follow and kneel down only before God, not no king. Because of this, King N got pissed and sent them to get thrown into a furnace to be burned alive. Before they did, in verse 16 and 17 it says, Shadrach, Meshach, and ABEDNEGO replied to him, King N, we do not need to defend ourselves before you in this matter. If we are thrown into the blazing furnace, the God we serve is able to deliver us from it, and he will deliver us from your majesty's hand. So the soldiers threw them into this searing hot furnace, but check out what happens. They throw them in, and the actual soldiers who threw them in were caught in the fire and burned instantly. The 3 guys stood there unharmed, untouched, when King N asked one of his advisors why there was 4 people in the furnace. In verse 25 it says, he said, look, I see 4 men walking around in the fire, unbound and unharmed, and the 4th looks like a son of the gods. See, these 3 guys were never touched by the flaming hot fire, even in the middle of it. Why? Because they knew who the real God was, that there was no one else who they should worship instead of him. Because of this, God saw their faithfulness and got in there with them, protecting them from it, and burning those who did them wrong, the soldiers. Before, during, and after, they stayed faithful, even in the fire. Like it says in Jeremiah 17:7, but blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. And just like Shadrach, Meshach, and ABEDNEGO, we should be faithful to God, even if we are in our own little fires. I know those problems you are personally facing with yourself are burning you up on the inside. And those problems you're facing with your family, your friends, or whatever it may be are burning up your outside. But trust God, because nothing is impossible with him. And just like he was right in there with the 3 guys, so is he right there with you in your problems. It's all going to be okay, because God is right with you. Part 15, Faithful in the Fire. Y'all stay blessed. Nelson Cruz.